All right, so over the past weekend, again, Nate Diaz also got into a bit of an altercation at a nightclub. Let's see what happened here. So, shout out to Southland Post for this video and for this post in general. Former UFC fighter Nate Diaz getting into an altercation with a bouncer at a club. Nate Diaz, you're in your late 30s, brother. What are you doing at a nightclub, number one? You got a family. You can go to a nightclub to have like an after party for a fight, that kind of thing, perfectly fine. But what are you just doing there, like hanging out on your average, Saturday night? It doesn't really make any sense. Let's play the video and see what happens here. Here's Nate walking up, getting in the bouncer's face. He's pushing him in the face, like putting his hands up, squaring up. The bouncer's pushing him back, doing a good job, honestly. Nate Diaz is a trained fighter, but he's probably drunk, probably a little bit off his rocker here. Just not a good look, man. There it is. Just a scuffle in the back. I don't know what to say to these guys. These fighters, they're just a different breed of human being. They just can't seem to make a real, a real normal lives for themselves for the most part. Guys like Demetrius Johnson that just have a family, want to ride off into the sunset, do their thing. Most of these guys are just not like that. Nate Diaz has a family, has kids, seems to have a normal life at home, but then you go out on the town, go out to the club and do this kind of thing. My question is why? Nate Diaz, you've got a lot of money. You can hang out at home, have parties at your home in a safe space, invite people over, do this same kind of thing, hang out, drink, whatever, listen to music. What are you doing at the club, man? You're in your 30s. Grow up. There's nothing much to say here. It's really, really foolish. You're going to get yourself into serious trouble. You've already gotten yourself into multiple street altercations. We've seen the videos in the past. Fine, if a fan comes up to you and starts assaulting you or starts shit-talking you right to your face, gets up in your face, they're drunk, whatever, and you put your hands on them, they put their hands on you, like that's a totally different scenario. We've seen that in the past with Nate Diaz getting in street fights. This isn't that, man. You're at the club, something's going down, you're not happy, and you put your hands on the bouncer, and then they put their hands on you and you want to get into a fight. That's their job, to push you back, keep you out of there if you're causing trouble. You're a grown man. You're a mature adult. You're not a 21-year-old kid hanging out at the club, trying to get drunk, partying, whatever. You're a mature adult in your 30s. You have a family to protect, to keep safe. This puts them in danger, puts them in the public eye that they don't want to be in. This is not a story that we want out there. This is not a good story to be talking about. Nate Diaz getting into an altercation. What do you guys think about this? As other people, other than myself, I don't go out to the club. I don't go out to party. That's just not my thing. I don't want to spend my time doing that, get into trouble, get drunk, do all this stuff. Let me know. Does this stuff happen? Do you see this stuff on the daily? Do you see guys getting into altercations like this? Or is this just fighters that get into their, get their ego going when they get a couple of drinks in them, and then they think they just want to do whatever they want and walk all over people? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one.